Hey guys, listen here. I know I talked to you before about Pre-App. It's Pre-App 1003. It's an absolutely fantastic product. I know a lot of you have reached out to me. We're working on corporate accounts right now. If you want something great and inexpensive that will help you get deals and close deals in a fashion you have never seen before, you can go ahead and leave us your information down below. Remember, I've already gotten a number of calls from you guys. I'm working my way through this right now, and we are looking for corporate accounts. Now, you've probably seen some of these Yelp review stories that are going about right now. Some are quite funny. Stories where somebody totally slams a restaurant for a variety of reasons, only to have the owner of the restaurant post rebuttals about the behavior of that patron. Now, I remember one where the response was the owner of a little shop who posted that the patron only wanted water. Somebody who ripped them apart. They only wanted water. Nothing else. Nothing to eat. Just a glass of water. And his post was, well, your glass of water actually cost me money. Because he's got to serve it, he's got to pour it, he's got to clean the glass, he's got to pay for the insurance, he's got to pay for the lights, all that type of stuff. So going into a restaurant and asking for nothing but a free glass of water, well, I thought it was a pretty good point. So thank God this place had overwhelming great reviews, which made the poor review look out of place and really gave credit to the owner's response. By the way, there's a bunch of these things out there. Now on to our point.
The CFPB's basically got an open complaint bulletin board where anyone can go and post their crappy experience that they had with the mortgage company, or like the cup of water patron, just use the platform to complain regardless of being right or wrong.
And further, because it's just a complaint forum, it doesn't call for good experiences, just the bad ones. Now imagine if Yelp was only for complaints. Rate your experience. Was it bad? Was it horrible? Or was it the worst thing ever? I mean, seriously, nobody would ever go to restaurants anymore. Yet, this is what we've got with the CFPB. So does it sound stupid? Well, it is.
And like so much of what the CFPB does, which is good ideas gone wrong, this thing started as a good idea. Give consumers a chance to share their experience. If you see trends, then there's probably something to it. But don't just make it public because you give a voice to the crazy and vindictive. Further, if you're going to make it public, vet the people making the complaints. See if there's enough meat on the bones to merit that complaint.
It should go something like this. Hi, you want to complain? Well, what happened? I don't know. They charged me for water. Really? Oh, what did you have to eat? Nothing. I only wanted to use their facility, their time, their staff, and order free water. Well, okay then, in my vetting process, you're a nut and you don't get to go in my forum. That type of thing.
That's why we're happy that a bill introduced in a House committee by Matt Salmon of Arizona called the CFPB Data Accountability Act might just make it. See, this bill is to right a wrong, to fix something a government agency muddled up.
Now, Representative Salmon, he said, under current law, the CFPB launched a consumer complaint database that serves as a mechanism to inform the consumer about potentially troublesome institutions. We owe it to the American people to make sure the information is as accurate and as clear as possible.
Who is this guy that knows this making sense thing in Congress? This is awesome. I mean, what a novel idea. Make sure the data is correct. Kind of like with GFE 2010 and TRID. Make sure the information the consumer's getting is correct. Now, how could anybody in their right mind disagree with this?
I don't know, but I guarantee you it won't pass unanimously. It probably won't even pass. Because it will be expensive, my friends, and it's also going to be time consuming. And the reason is because the bill calls for the CFPB to call all the complaints and verify that the complaints are accurate. Meaning, it's okay for consumers to complain, and there will be honest complaints that we all have the right to hear about, but all of these complaints have to be vetted, so in the event you get crazy water person, they're going to be eliminated from the complaint board because, you know, it's not accurate.
Now, if this passes, the consumer will have more accurate information on lenders who provide financing, whereas now they have less accurate information on lenders who provide financing. And if you really think about it, An unvetted bulletin board is little more than a forum to attract crazies like moths to nightlights. Not only is the current format unfair to lenders, it's unhelpful to consumers.
But there is one good thing, Frank, we forgot to talk about. I, as a lender, can go to this forum right now and I can make complaints about my competition because they're unvetted. Fake names, fake everything. Who cares? Now, if a consumer goes there, they're going to see my fake complaints. A great vindictive way for lenders to get back at each other, right? Ridiculous. Anyways, so with that said, please support the CFPB Data Accountability Act by messaging your congressperson. And with that said, thank you very much, and don't go make complaints.
It would be cool if it was Yelp-like, though, where the lender could go back in and say, actually, this is what happened. You know what I mean? Because sometimes you got somebody, a deal dies, and the consumer, of course, is deranged and crazy about it, is going to say all kinds of things. But the truth is, the person needed to be denied, and there was reasons for it.
Right.
You know what I mean? It would be nice to go in and rebut that.
Right.
You know what I mean? As a lender. But,
Right. Instead of just getting kicked in the teeth.
Right.
I mean,
right.
seriously, why doesn't the complaint board from the CFPB just go ahead and copy and paste all the code from Yelp and make it all about lenders?
There you go.
I mean, let's get the good with the bad.
Yeah. Well, what are your thoughts? Let us know down below. Have a great day. Forward, share, and subscribe in your upper right-hand corner. Don't miss out on Pre-App 1003. Totally awesome. We want to talk to you and your company about it, and specifically.
Specifically.
Specifically. You guys have a great day. We'll see you later from the National Real Estate Post.
Bye, guys.
Bye.